Yeah, welcome to the Kryptik show. It's your bro. Here we go. I took some time off last week. Sorry for that. It was a really busy week for me. So back now though. Got an interesting comment. The problem is I lost the fucking comment, but got an interesting request on, I believe it was Facebook. Can't find it, so I can't give credit to the person requesting. I'm sorry for that. I would normally definitely big up the person commenting. So if you're out there and if you're watching this, let me know. I'll big you up in the next one. So got a request for talking about DJing. Now, I thought it was interesting if you're talking about DJing because it's a big part of hip hop, and I would say. Hip hop started with the DJ started with hip hop, so there's that. For those who don't know or don't believe me, y'all need to check out two particular documentaries. I would say they're both a bit old, 2000, 2001, something like that. Freestyle, the Art of Rhyme, obviously about freestyle rap, but in the beginning it will tell you a lot about the origins of rap music, how rapping got to be, and it will tell you very clearly that it started with the DJ. Now, the more important one is, of course, Scratch, because that is all about hip-hop DJing. So there's that. Check those out, especially if you're kind of younger in the game and you haven't seen those. You really should, because it tells you a lot about the origins of hip-hop, tells you a lot about DJ. They started rap music. Okay, so it's important to know that. It's important to show respect to that. Hip hop, well, the music part of hip hop has moved on from the DJ, and it had to do, I guess, with the commercialization and selling records, because the rappers were more visible and they've got the words, so they got more attention from record labels and shit like that. So, especially in the early 90s. It was the rappers who made the albums, and the DJs kind of went to the background and more or less disappeared a little bit, and that's kind of sad. So producers came up, and with technology moving the way it has these days, anyone can make a beat, anyone can be a producer, and you don't need any skills on the ones and twos. So of course we got the element of producing and beat making, which was new to hip hop, and I think it's a great thing. I mean, it's fantastic that everyone can just make a beat and be a producer. That's great. The sad thing though is that DJing kind of went to the background in hip hop. Now it did explode in other ways, right? So we got most DJs you will find now are more in the electronic music dance club scene, yeah? So out of hip hop and going more into dance music. This time around it's called EDM. When I was growing up it was called house music. And in between, it's been named over and over again. Essentially the same thing, right? It's that kind of thing. So, so DJing has kind of moved that way, which is kind of sad for the hip hop DJ, because hip hop DJs, turntablism, that's some real skill, right? And it's enjoyable. It's an art form. So it's kind of fucked up that they kind of, disappeared. So the ones that survived, I would say, are the ones who also became producers. And you got your DJ Premier and all that, Dre as well. DJ Muggs. You got some really cool DJs who started making beats and still remain relevant. Another way for them to survive is doing a lot of mixtapes. DJ Honda and Funkmaster Flex and people like that. So they made mixtapes and they kind of survived in hip hop that way. Yeah, that's fine, but it's still a little bit too much in the background. It's got a bit of a reporter vibe to it, all kinds of MCs who got new material, they put it together in a mixtape and then they can sell that, so good for them. But it does feel like they are still very much supporting the MCs instead of kind of coming to the forefront themselves. What to do about that? Hard to say, because I do feel like as a rapper and a producer, I do feel like we need DJs. It brings life to the game, It's good to have some real DJ skills when you're producing. It gives you some insights into how the music should work, how a beat should go, because there's an interaction between the DJ and the rapper to make something work. And if you look at the older songs, where they work together and stuff, especially on stage, you will see kind of a dynamic that you don't get from a producer working with a rapper. Okay, so I think that is missing. I think there's an insight there. There's a kind of feel that a DJ has that would be really cool to have back in the music game. Yeah, so I'm hoping there's going to be more DJs, especially here in Indonesia. We don't have enough of them. We got some that are amazing, by the way, but not enough. So I would definitely love to see more DJs. I appreciate it takes a lot of time and effort to get there, to get to that level, and I think as rappers, as fans, we should really appreciate the DJ more. There's nothing like performing with a DJ, yeah, but to be able to have a DJ on stage with you, that's good. The DJ needs to exist. They need to be able to have a career in this. Otherwise, you won't have one on stage if you can't have one off stage. Okay? So the rappers, we need to give these guys room. The DJs, you need to find your little spot. You can't just be a DJ. You do have to learn to produce as well. And that can be a pain in the ass, but it can also mean that we get more natural hip-hop beats. We get more of a vibe instead of all this programmed shit. Yeah? Nothing against the programmed shit. But yeah, we need that. We need that because the DJ is so important to hip hop. We need more of them. So if you're a young kid and you're thinking like, hey, I love this music, I love this hip hop thing, think about it. Alright, think about it as a career path. Learn how to do it. Don't just DJ, also produce. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you guys, especially out here in Indonesia or Asia in general. We need more DJs. Alright, so don't skip the DJ. Don't skip the documentaries either. There's another one that I want to, pop out there as long as we're talking documentaries. There's a lot of them. But here's 3 that I like. Like I mentioned, Freestyle, The Art of Rhyme. I mentioned Scratch, which you do have to watch. And there's a newer one. Ice-T produced that, I think. He hosted anyway. It's called The Art of Rap. That's for you rappers out there. It has more to do with the art of writing and stuff. So that's great for you rappers, you MCs out there. Watch that too. But that has nothing to do with the DJ, okay? So don't skip over that, okay? That's all I really want to say about that. Respect your local DJs and future DJs, step up, man. We need you guys. All right, that's it. Much love. See you in the next one. Kryptik out. Peace.